What's up everybody and welcome to the match between Dauntless Esports and Zeusaberz Esports. What names, man, what names, amazing names for both these teams. We're looking at the map Villa. Again, this is going to be a single map game. It's not a best of 3 unlike the game we saw and witnessed yesterday. So let's hope it's going to be a fun match between both these teams. Again, we're looking at the map ban. The first ban from Zeusaberz Esports is on a Lion. So, well, Lion was considered to be a really overpowered operator. He was removed from the matchmaking queue and professional play for a while before he was reworked. He wasn't really reworked. I'd say he was just like those adjustments made to how his ability works. So yeah, you can say his ability was reworked and now he's more balanced, but it's still annoying to play against. And again, the next ban was on the Hibana. Now both these bans aren't very influential in changing the meta of the maps per se, but still that's the bans we're seeing. Again, Echo, one of the defenders one of the most popularly banned defenders we see in this game, so not at all a shocker to me. Final ban would be again from Zeusaberz Esports, and it's going to be on a Mira. Both operators banned here are the ones used for intel gathering, so we see a little more usage of maybe Valkyrie, operators like Valkyrie, Pulse. Even Mozzie is intel gathering operator. She's an amazing roamer now. We saw EX7 had some amazing games yesterday with that. And other than that, there's Legion. Legion's one of the best. I think he's passive in that nature, but he's amazing at intel gathering. Again, like I said, we're seeing two of those kinds of operators, a Pulse and a Legion. Other than that, we have a Jaeger Doc and Bandit on the defense. Oh, look at that. We're seeing a roamer come out. That's going to be Vigil instead of the Pulse for overthrow. They're going to be defending living room and library. Well, that's pretty unorthodox. That's pretty not normal. That's not the side that mostly goes on to be defended in this map, in this game, as the first side. But, well, it's an exciting one nonetheless. Let's see how these teams take advantage of this site per se. Again, we're looking at Vigil, Legion, Jaeger, Doc and Bandit for this defense. On the attack, we're looking at Thermite, Zofia, Capita, Nomad and Thatcher. Well, nothing you can't use to attack this site. It's not like the defense has gotten them by surprise. All of those 5 attackers can very well be used efficiently to make a push on this side work, or maybe DE, that is Dauntless Esports, just already expected a push of that sorts to come in. God, that's going to be Zofia MI7, really popular and a great player. I've been seeing him play in this Indian subcontinent competitive scene for a long time, so I do like others. Taha as well is one of those players, so it's gonna be fun to see these players compete against each other. Most of the push from Dauntless is coming from the southern side of the building. That's where almost all the attackers are kind of pushing from. There we go, all 5 in this vicinity on different floors. They're trying to sweep the map off slowly from what it seems. Again, they have vertical control. They are on top. Vigil though, he's gonna be on his roam. He's gonna try to get the drop on the attackers, although here Taha from above, he's gonna make that reconstruction on top of the side. Blows the holes up with his KS-79 lifeline and gets an amazing line of sight now. First frag for the defense would be on MI7, the player I was just talking about. That's Raven peeking from a pixel through the wall door, gets a peek on the stairs, gets a few shots on the Zofia but gets finished off. And that's going to be a trade. Well, the man count's not evened out at all. The advantage is in favor of Dauntless as of yet. It's going to be a risky play coming out from the Vigil. Seems like he's coming for a flank. And shooting that drone out is going to give his position away. Lancer gets taken up. The diffuser is being planted. Professor does not have a lot of health remaining. Vigil gonna try his best to come for the flank. First frag for the clutch comes out from Professor. Gets raided out by Taha immediately. Vigil in a 1v2 situation after he gets one frag. He's kind of on the flank. He's right behind the Thermite. Does the Thermite know his position? Doesn't matter. Peeks it out, gets the frag overthrow. Taken down round 1, goes to the attackers, goes to Dauntless Esports, and we're going to see them move 1-0 up the scoreboard. There we go, it is round 2 of this game. Dauntless Esports with that 1 point lead as the first round of this game gets over.
ADS deployed and ready to go. Razor wire going up. Using the bait. My ally ready to kill them from
Door secured. Always room for
So again,
more.
this time around, this is the games room, and I believe the other side's aviator room. Games room and aviator room defense on the top floor. That is 2F. With the DLC maps, we're not seeing a lot of stories or floors in the new maps. Yacht was the first map that came out, had a lot of floors. I think Yacht is one of the few maps with 4 floors in it. The basement, yeah, it's one of the few maps with 4 floors in it. That was a DLC one again. As I talked, Taha and Dots both get 1 frag each. The Legion and the Jaeger are down for the count, and they're gonna have the attack's gonna have a 2-man advantage as they come on with their initial push. The defense is not going to be happy about that at all.
Claymore mine deployed. Deploying drone.
There we go, the wall is going to be opened up by the Thermite. They're going to try to destroy the exothermic charge, but well, that's not going to happen. As Alibi shifts out, moves back in a game room's corner. He's going to be droned out. Comes to the peak. That was a pretty risky one. Oh, moves away just in time. The Zofia could have had the peak And Taha with an amazing headshot onto Raven hears him out, takes him out. First frag for the defense goes in the name of the Alibi. What are you doing? You rotating and you move in. Last one remaining. Well, Professor gets the first frag with a 1v5. Gets the second one with a 1v4 though. Yeah, gets 2 frags. And as the plant goes down, he's gonna air it out. Sprays the man's. Thatcher does not have a lot of health here. Fireballs, both of them are gonna be missed. He can very well get this clutch in his hand. Capitao in the hallway. Thatcher gets sprayed down. 1v1 for the Maestro. That is Professor. Seems like he's picked up the momentum. No, he's going to be spotted out through those multiple walls. And Capitao in the end finishes him off. The round goes in favor of Dauntless. An amazing try by Maestro there. Could have gotten that round. 3 kills in his name. For that round, he almost had the clutch, but well, in the end, Capitao just got the better of him. Again, another aviator room in games room defense for team Zeusaberz. Yes. Again, what I was saying is that ever since for the DLC maps, you're not seeing multiple floors. That even the smaller maps with the OG smaller maps in size had more floors than we see these days on the newer ones. For example, House only had House had 3 floors. And it's a relatively smaller map compared to the newer ones. Fortress is one of the only maps I'd say which has a lot of floors. Villa does have a basement, but it's almost like it doesn't exist, that basement. The basement in this map doesn't have much. I don't think it has a bomb site at all. It has sites for it's a wasted opportunity. It's such a well designed, like there's so much area in the basement. They could have easily incorporated it, like used these tunnels a little better. You know, made something underground which goes from this side, and there could have been some beautiful site work on the basement, but well, I think it was just a missed opportunity by Ubisoft, and that just wastes the basement. Other than rotations, well, even for rotations it plays a big part, don't get me wrong. The basement does allow way more flexible rotations than this map would have if it wasn't for the basement. But again, about those rotations, there's this staircase and this staircase, like only 2 staircases which lead to the basement. But nonetheless, first frag gets opened up by the Jaeger for the defense team. He's lost a lot of health. He's gonna, if the Jaeger here survives alive or gets another frag, that's just gonna be really sad for Dauntless. That just shouldn't happen. There we go. First frag for the attack will be from Dots, and there we go. Jaeger was pinned down. If he would have managed to get another frag, that would have just been way more careless, and it should be on Dauntless's part. Though 4v3 as Dauntless has cleared out 2 defenders. 2 of them were roamers. I think Legion was playing around in the 90 hallway, as there's nobody else there as of now, and that's where he got taken out. Now we're looking at Thermite. We might just see a similar push with them going to open up the vault wall and move in for the site. Okay, yes, there we go. The vault wall is going to be opened up, but Bandit's sitting inside. This time, Team Zeus is prepared for this. There's no Capitao, there's no nades, there's nothing much they can do to flush the Bandit out. But only if he fails to get the Bandit trick done, that's when they fail to get the charge down. And there we go. Okay, the Zofia concussion is gonna disallow it, and there we go. They've managed to get the wall opened up, and Bandit with his carelessness. Gets injured out, but they're not aware of that. They do have a dog. Raven can easily pick him up, back to 75 health, and that's exactly what we're going to see here. Seems like Dots with his Dokibis coming into the beak.
Nitro set.
But he did throw out his drone to bait out a few shots, get to know the position, comes in with the peak. That's going to be Taha coming in with the trade. Double peaks for them. Thatcher is going to be the only one remaining with Bandit not alive with a lot of health. He's going to disappear, just stay out of sight, and the round goes in favor of team Zeusaberz.
The wall's been reinforced. Jammer activated. Jammer ready.
Not sure what those holes that the Maestro created are, what's the purpose that they're meant to serve, but
Evil Eye so very ready.
they're pretty interesting nonetheless. Oh yeah, and it's the trophy room and statuary room defense for team Zeusaberz Esports. And the classic attack for this is clearing out the bedroom, opening up the wall, getting in his sight, and rocking and rolling. Let's see if the attack gets this round in their bag or not, maintains the lead or not. The defense, they don't have a lot of aggression in towards the bedroom bathroom side. We do see the mute with the Maestro sitting inside aquarium, but I think the mute's going to be focusing on more on the side of. And what is that? The Thermite's dead, the Thermite's down, and that's going to be sad for Dauntless and their attack. What are you doing, Dauntless? Starcher moves up the stairs. Sorry, Sledge moves up the stairs. Now, without a Thermite, it's going to be a really big challenge. It could have been anybody who could have team killed, man. Why a Thermite and Twitch? Sorry, the Dokebi coming from below the aquarium stairs gets those frags, gets the frag after the distraction. But well, Team Zeusaberz is going to finish off the defense. They're going to wreck them and move up to a score of 2-2, evening the points out. Right, so this is round 5. 2-2 score. Dauntless did have the initial lead. They were at a 2-0 victory lead against the Zeusaberz, but well, Zeusaberz seemed to have picked up their slacks. They are managing to win these rounds, and not just by clutching it or anything. They're winning it by a huge margin as well. So it shows to me that these teams are pretty evenly matched out. But let's see if
Wall is reinforced!
this continues, if it's going to be a dominant win for either one of these teams, is what I'm interested in seeing.
Gun ready.
Mag change.
Hostiles! Second floor! Tango located. Second floor.
There we go, the first track comes in. Taha gets Lancer, not Lance, overthrow, gets taken out. Raven is going to drop as well. A pretty quick succession of frags from Team Dauntless. 2 men alive for Zeusaberz. That's going to be Sleek Ninja and Professor K. Can they get this clutch in their hands?
Deploying drone.
Viega's going to be at a pretty exposed spot. That would be one of the pre-fire spots that Viega's standing, and he's standing at head level as well. So he needs to be careful about how he peeks this out. I think if I'm not wrong, there's a drone on the table in front of... Okay, no. But there we go. Professor gets taken out. Jaeger was dead somehow as well. And again, the round goes in favor of Dauntless Esports. There we go, final defense round for Team Zeusaberz, and for the final attack round for Dauntless Esports. Dauntless Esports up until this point has a 1-point lead. The score is 3-2, as you can see right there. They won the attack rounds that they've won amazingly. They've won with a great margin. They've won dominantly, and the ones they've lost it heartbreakingly as well. So it remains to be seen if they can continue one trend or the other. They do have the lead right now. They have managed to win this games room and I think aviator room. Yes, aviator room attack once, and then they managed to lose it once when they went for a similar push. They went for the same push twice. So let's see if they can spice things up, change it up, so Team Zeusaberz isn't able to counter it, or if Zeusaberz adapts quickly enough and gets the round in their favor. That remains to be seen as well. Again, one of the rounds that DE lost was only because their Thermite got taken out by a team kill. Otherwise, well, their push could have worked, but the only reason it failed was because the Thermite got taken out by the Thatcher. pretty ironic thing to happen if you ask me. But yeah, we're 45 seconds, actually 50 seconds into the round, and the attack's still droning out, no frags coming out. DE has been playing pretty aggressively up until this point, but let's see if he'll spice things up or not. Thatcher's made his way to the red stairs. It's the first Dokkaebi logic bomb comes on in. Again, there's the Maestro inside the vault, along with, I believe, the Doc. Yes, Doc. No, alright. So the Maestro and the Bandit. Bandit again is going for the Bandit battery trick. They're gonna have to use the Zofia to counteract it yet again. But okay, the Zofia is just gonna try to get under the Bandit. She's not totally sure where to get the line of sight from. I think she was attempting to go for the Bandit, but anyway, the wall's been... Okay, the wall's not yet opened up. Zofia needs to help them out. Okay, never mind. She's just gonna waltz on into the site. She's gotten one frag. That was Ash who's gotten one frag. Bandit finishes her off as the plant is initiated by the Thermite, who comes into the peak, finishes the Bandit off in the end, and the round goes in favor of Dauntless Esports, as we see the half of this map coming to an end. Alright, so here we're seeing Dots play the Legion Toothpick Elite skin. So it's pretty interesting, and love to see that. Legion's one of my favorite operators, to be very honest with you guys, and I personally love what they've done with his Elite. It's very subtle. It's not as flashy as the other Elites, in my opinion, but nonetheless, let's try to get a look on him from another operator's perspective, maybe. Just only if somebody else looks at him, but well, I guess that's not gonna happen. But here we go, the first defense round for Dauntless is on the way. We're looking at a statuary room and trophy room defense. Oh my god, MI7 comes with the spawn peak, and there's going to be 2 frags in favor of Team Dauntless. Taha manages to get one of his own. Not sure where he did that from, but we're going to look at the Ash finish off the Jaeger. MI7 bites the dust as well. Both of them pretty aggressive. You had 2 frags, you had the man advantage. The round was pretty much yours. Just stay back, relax, enjoy the round as you take it to... You win it with all your glory, but well, they had to be aggressive, got 2 of their players taken out, and that's gonna leave them losing, pretty much losing, yes, the mad advantage. 2 minutes left on the clock. The attack's pretty much handicapped. They only have 3 soft breachers essentially. There's Jackal, who's a good roamer hunter. Again, Ash, one of the breachers, just got taken out. Why I call Jackal is sort of a breacher is because he has that shotgun as a secondary, which can recreate the site a lot better. There we go. He's gonna get the frag that leaves Valk in a 1v2 situation. Just playing pretty aggressively, gets 1 frag. Jackal is going to be the only one who comes in with a peek, takes The Valkyrie out gets the trade, and the round goes in favor of Zeusaberz. The round was pretty much for this round was pretty much of Dauntlesses. Like they had the easiest win after they got those two spawn peaks, but well, Madman and MI7 just had to be aggressively greedy and well, aggressively aggressive, and the runouts just did not work for them.
Reinforcements in place!
Yes, line of fire.
Camera activated.
Bomb quiet.
You can stop worrying about grenades now! Rolling razor wire.
Alright, Dauntless Esports with a 1-point lead, score of 4-3. They've moved on to round 8, second defense round for them. They just need 3 rounds in a row to win this game, and well, Zeusaberz needs 4 rounds in a row, so anybody could win this game as of yet. But for me, the chances of Dauntless for being as dominant as they have been seem to be better. All they have to do is not make the mistakes they're making, and they're truly and really overpowering their enemies. That is Zeusaberz right here. Ooh, Taha again with the first frag of the round. That was from a window. Again, the Ash got taken out outside, and that's gonna put his Zeusaberz in the man disadvantage. Now this is where Dauntless should just be more careful. Oh, the bandit's gotten a frag. The sledge is onto him. There we go. He's doing the shift tap sprint. Did spot the sledge out. He's waiting for a peek. Sledge knows the bandit's position, gets the frag as well. There we go. 4v3, which was completely unnecessary. Bandit could have just came back into sight instead of going for that frag and help his team hold it out. That's one less defender alive. As well, he wanted another kill in his name. Right, that leaves us with the Thermite, Sledge and Thatcher. Now a lot of damage still could be done with the Thatcher and the Thermite, but they need to get in to the closet and the bedroom, which is being held down by the Yella. She can easily get 1 frag out of this because the trades wouldn't be that hard. There we go. Thermite's down for the count. The wall's not gonna get opened up anymore as Sledge gets more and more kills to his name, pushing from the south side of the map. Needs to be a little careful about how he plays this out. Kind of the only hope of them winning this round. Gets the frag onto the dock. Thatcher's come on in. He gets dots as well. Again, the attack, the defense for Dauntless is going to be in a 1v2 and now a 1v1 situation. Jaeger's managed to get diffuser dropped as well. Sledge in a bit of a pickle as he moves into the site. Jaeger's just gonna quickly quietly sit down in the master bedroom. Just needs to be quiet and he'd get the frag. Sledge, not aware of his position, comes behind and gets taken out. There we go. Round goes to Dauntless Esports and the score is going to be 5-3. And Dauntless finally winning their defense. They're going to be moving up and on the scores point of view, and moving sidewards in the same floor to aviator room and games room for the next defense site. We're looking at a Kavera, Valkyrie, Jaeger, Doc, and a Legion on this defense. On the attack, we're looking at the Thermite, Jackal, Sledge, who's been 6th picked, just there by Lancer, Zofia, and the Thatcher. So there we go, Sledge, 6th picked for a Maverick. Well, Lancer's not sure. There we go, Mavericks, the final pick. And that's your final 10 operators for round 9 of this map.
Razor wire going up.
Camera in position.
AD is active in the sector.
Jesus, AFK, MI7, okay, finally makes a move.
ADS up and running.
Ooh, that Jaeger's gonna...
The wall's been reinforced.
Camera activated.
Loading new magazine.
ADS active in this sector.
Moving mag.
Now there we go, 2 frags for the defense have already come out. Dauntless Esports again being the dominant team they are. MS7 is going to get the double kill from the same part of the map. And that's really careless. Oh my god, Zeus. Team Zeus has turned the map around in their favor. Not in their favor, but well, it is a 2-2. Both, well, the roaming dog and the Kivera have moved back into this side. Though Jackal and Thatcher could not get control of it. In that short while, there we go, MI7 gets the frag on a sleek ninja. He knows the position of the Thatcher as well, couldn't get the kill on him. 6-3 as Dots finishes the round with the frag on the Thatcher in the trade for the Doc. That was a pretty risky peek who could have been taken out. That Thatcher could have just turned around and shot him in the face. But well, we're moving on to round 10 as we see a 6-3 score for Dauntless Esports and match point in their favor. So could potentially be the final round of this game, but they're gonna have to defend living room and library, which isn't the easiest to defend. But well, they're counting upon they're kind of counting on their initial frags and the spawn peaks, and then everything just goes bad for them in these defense rounds. They get a few spawn peaks, they get the 1-man or a 2-man advantage, and right after that the whole team goes ham, tries to get as many kills as they can, and that rhymed, and the man advantage pretty much evened out, or even DE is left in the clutch situations. So for that they need to be careful. Let's just play safe, secure this round, and the map's yours.
Razor wire is deployed. Jammer activated. Swapping mag. Ready. Cover me, reloading. The wall's been reinforced.
And there we go. the dock in a pretty risky situation. That is MI7 is trying to go for the spawn peaks. Well, there's nobody to be found in that area. Lancer and Jackal need to be careful about how they play this out. The Dark Speak is being watched by the IQs. I think trying to move in. She's gonna spot him out. MI7 needs to be careful. He's been droned out. I think he has been. Yes, there we go. Raven's drone should have spotted him by now. IQ moves in as quick as she can, gets the drop onto MI7, gets the frag, and well, the initial man advantage. Oh my god, they're gonna get another one out of Taha. So seems like Team Zeus is the one who's leading charge in the beginning of the round this time around. There's a Kavira on the roam. She can totally turn this game around if she manages to land an interrogation, but that's gonna be risky, and that's not a short shot. Again, Jaeger comes in with a peek. Jackal on the main door. As the Kavira upstairs comes in with a few shots. Insane with that insane peek and a shot. Kavira with her shotgun. That's gonna be a whiff. She did get the injure on to the Jackal, and again got traded out. Be a little, play this out a little safer. Insane gets another frag, comes with a peek. IQ's down, and that's going to leave Gridlock. Thicklock is the only one remaining in a 1v2. Clutch gets taken out. What a round for DE. GG's coming out from both these teams. Dauntless Esports coming out on top in this game. Zeusaberz, well, very well played in that last round. They almost had it as well. Oh, let's go. The Legion. Elite. To start with. And 12 frags for Taha. Very well played for him. And an amazing game from both these teams. A very well played game. A very fun game to cast as well. And again, I have been Tech. If you want to see more from me, subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/TECK. This was Dauntless Esports versus Zeusaberz Esports. Dauntless Esports coming out on top with a score of 7-3 on the map Villa. Again, this has been the Kryptonite Rainbow Six Siege tournament, sponsored by Cooler Master, Zotac Gaming, and Logitech. Brought to you by Kryptonite Microsystems and their amazingly high-tech gaming cafe down there at Ahmedabad. So if you're in that area, in that locality, be sure to go check that out. Again, this has been it for this game, for this match, and for today's stream. So we're going to be back with the next set of matches tomorrow, and everybody who tuned into the stream, make sure you drop a like on the stream and make sure you subscribe to the Kryptonite Esports channel. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to be back later with the next set of matches. Thank you for tuning in. This is Tech signing off. Peace out, guys.